Welcome to Master Domaining. I'm Gene Pimentel, and in this session, we're going to talk about buying domains in bulk and profiting from focus. One of the most fundamental domain buying strategies in primary markets is bulk buying. One of the biggest benefits of buying in bulk, of course, is it's cheaper. For instance, many big domain registrars such as GoDaddy slash as much as 30% off on the price of each domain if you're willing to purchase 50 to 100 domains at the same time. You should always shop around before buying in bulk, though. While the domain market is relatively competitive, $2 to $3 saved per domain can make a significant difference if you're purchasing hundreds at a time. Based on my own experience and interactions with other domainers, I would recommend that you check the following registrars for pricing information when you decide to purchase in bulk: Namecheap.com and GoDaddy.com. Domain registrars tend to vary their prices over time, but if you're not prepared to register this many domains at once, you can always take advantage of the discount coupons for individual purchases, which are always available. Now, if you plan strategically, you can actually register domains for just around $1 each by using GoDaddy coupon codes. And yes, there will be a lot more work involved than if you registered in bulk, but the savings are incredible. Coupon codes are almost always available, but the trick is to bypass their restriction of per-person purchases. Normally, a person is only allowed to take advantage of a really low coupon code once every so many days. You may have to create multiple accounts at GoDaddy in order to utilize the extremely discounted coupon codes on a daily basis. Some registrars will have sales on country code or generic top-level domains where they offer all domains with a particular extension at a steep discount. Here's a good strategy to follow. Concentrating your efforts around a particular niche can be an effective strategy. When it comes to constructing a domain portfolio, a little specialization never hurts. This is why I previously suggested that you should adopt a list of about 10 different topics or industries and concentrate your efforts in these. One of the major benefits of this approach is that it allows you to specialize in each of these industries that you've selected. You can then dedicate a portion of your time to mastering the important features of that industry as well as the domain names that might be popular or valuable. When you limit the list of categories to around 10, you give yourself the opportunity to learn more about each of these types of industries in which you will be purchasing and marketing domains. This can go a long way when making difficult or tricky buying decisions. You know by now that I recommend dealing primarily with .com domains, but once you're well versed and have experience under your belt, you may want to experiment with new strategies involving other TLDs. So here's a strategy you may want to try. Focus on generic and top-level domains. Whenever a new TLD or top-level domain is released, there's always a rush to capture one-word domains and two-word domains. Initially, the buying is fast and furious, but eventually it slows down as all of the obvious finds are captured. It's very common for valuable three-word domains to be missed in the frenzy that accompanies these releases. And this is potentially where you have the opportunity to profit. If you want to try this route, here's what I suggest you do. First, identify three-word .com domain names that have recently sold for a high price on Cedo or Afternic. Look for five-figure sales. When a new TLD is released, look up these three-word domains in the new TLD that match the .com version that sold for a high price. These are very often overlooked by domainers who are only scouring for one- and two-word domains. So register some of the matching domains that you found to have the highest dollar value in the .com sold price. You'll have built-in customers by approaching the .com owners who just paid over 5 figures for the .com version. Offer the bright and shiny new TLD that's all the rave, even if it's only for a few $100. The logic here is if a company pays 5 figures or more for a domain name, they're normally going to be very aggressive in protecting that name. Therefore, they're going to want to prevent others from using the matching domains with the new TLD. And of course, check to see if the other TLDs have not been registered yet, and possibly make a package sale to the .com owner. It's important, of course, to avoid any domain names that are trademarked terms or names that apply to only one potential buyer. We want domain names of high potential value that could be used by many potential buyers. We're not in the extortion business after all. Another tip is to create a master list of domains that you can quickly refer to. You'll then be able to register some of the best as soon as the new TLD is released. The bottom line is be prepared. A well-organized approach can land you the best deals for the hottest domains.